Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on when you are watching. Hope you've been well. Welcome to Jeanette Lane Crafts Live. So, it is, what day is it today? August 26th? Yes. It has been like a really cool week here in England because it's been very stormy. There was a storm Francis, I believe, with lots of rain, lots of wind, and it just felt very autumnal, and it was amazing. Like I've been wearing a hoodie and just really excited about that. And like wearing socks to bed, which is like just a good indication of maybe that fall is here and hopefully here to stay. But anyway, hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what you've been up to. Tell me all the crafty things that you've been up to. Today I'm planning on doing some stamping. So last week I worked on this little like patchwork paper kind of layout in my fall journal, and I was able to use up a lot of scraps. And I was really happy about that. But I also realized in the process that I don't have very many fall things. Like once my little scraps are gone from this paper collection that I bought, yeah, I think it was 2 years ago that I got it, or maybe the last year. But regardless, like once my little scraps are all gone, I don't have much else for fall. And so I wanted to build up my stash a little bit by working on some stamping today. So I thought I would get out my two fall themed stamp sets. And so I have this one. These are both from Creative Stamping Magazine. Unfortunately, they are probably sold out. You might have some luck finding them on eBay. So this one is called Autumn Harvest, so in case you want to look that up. And then this one is called Autumnal Treasures. And there's that spider that scares me. That looks very realistic when stamped on vellum. You can see like the hairy little like things on its legs. It's creepy. But I thought I would just try to see what I can come up with as far as like building up my stash for trying to build up my stash for fall. So I was going to do some stamping of some sort. So I have some, I'm going to be stamping on different papers and whatnot. So I just have white here to start with, and I wish I could find my craft mat, which, oh, there it is. Thought I had disappeared. Let me say hello to some beautiful people. Let's see who we have watching. We've got Nancy. Hello, Nancy. Nancy says, I'm so ready to hang out with you guys. Amy says, ready and waiting, LOL. Lynn says, hello, I'm here, but just dashing off to the kitchen to grab some toast. Hungry? Yes, already. Oh, that's so funny. Let's see. Tracy is here. Hello, Tracy. Tracy, you are on time. Well done, you. Hello, Sophie. How are you? Tracy, sorry, just trying to quickly read the comments. And Kate is here. Hello, Kate. I hope Philippa is better. I think she was feeling poorly on Saturday, which is why you couldn't make it, I think. Scrapbooking for Life. Bridget is here. Hello, Bridget. Catherine is here. Hello. Okay. Bonjour, bonjour. Happy anniversary, Catherine. Catherine, is it your anniversary? Sophie says she's back. She was on the drive back from Wales. Oh, is it like really stormy there? Maria says, you're in luck, Jeanette. There's a fall sale on Snap Click Supply today. No, don't tell me that. I go spend all my paycheck there. So Snap Click Supply is a digital downloads on like little e-commerce store. So you can get digital downloads for, are they crepe paper? I forget what collections they have, because American Crafts, so AC Digitals has all the American Crafts designs on there that you buy. So like the papers that I bought here, like a physical copy, and paper collections and ephemera and stuff, they have the digital versions for that. So Snap Click Supply, I want to say is Echo Park? I think they do Echo Park. So anyway, they have some really great deals. And they have like 2 for Tuesdays or some deal on Tuesday. So it's always great to have a digital kind of collection in your craft stash, especially when it's a collection like that you really love and you know it's been sold out and you can't find it anywhere. It's nice to have that digital, the ability to purchase the digital collection. So that is that. Thank you for the heads up on that sale. I am gonna maybe have to have a little peek. Okay, so I just wanted to do a little bit of inking. So I'm gonna do some inking on my white cardstock and then stamp over that. And I wanted to use some fall colors. So I'm using Spiced Marmalade, which might be, so I have my little foam blender, mini foam blending brush. This is just like really concentrated there. It's like super duper saturated there. Trying to blend that out a little bit. So I just wanted to I didn't want to just stamp on plain white. I wanted to add some color to it. Some autumnal colors. Let's go for Rusty Hinge is next. So I just wanted to stamp on something that was just not white. You know what I mean? Just add a pop of color here and there, and then we'll stamp over this. We'll go crazy with our stamps because it'd be cool to stamp maybe some of the leaves on here and then fussy cut them. So maybe this one here and then fussy cut that, or use it as like a background paper. You'll see what I mean in just a bit. Have faith. Just kind of blending those beautiful colors together. What else is very fall-ish? Green? Maybe this one. More like peeled paint. I also need like a little bit of red too, because red is really nice when you have like those beautiful red leaves. Ooh, this one is a different foam. It's a different foam applicator, and you can kind of feel it right away. It's kind of weird. Like, it just sounds different on the paper. And it also doesn't blend as well. I want to say these, I don't know what foam blenders these are, but the better ones are from Ranger, I believe, like the Tim Holtz foamy blenders. So not all foams are equal, guys. That's looking kind of fun. Very fall-ish. And then I can grab the barn door. I want to say this is going to be very vibrant. Probably, it might be like too red, or maybe not the right shade of red that I'm looking for. Maybe I should use Yeah, it has, I need something a little bit. Let's do this one, which is Fired Brick. I hope everyone is doing well in their respective parts of the world. Hope your family is safe. Hope you guys are okay. Ooh, yeah, that one's more, I don't even know what the word is, like warmer, maybe? It just gives me more fall vibes for sure. Let's see, I'm gonna set this aside for now and grab a stamp block and some ink. Let's go with, I guess we'll just go with probably just plain old black for now. So I'm gonna grab my Nouveau Hybrid ink in Black Shadow. Maria says Distress ink is her favorite. She uses them all the time. I do like, I think, Maria, were you the one that bought the little pins? Like the little what were they? Like the little enamel pins? They were like little mini Distress inks. Was that you? They were so cute. Sophie says she's never used Distress ink. Yeah, it's just a good one to have in your stash. There's a lot that you can do with it. You can also watercolor with them, which is really cool. Hello, Helen Griffin. How are you? Sophie says, so windy we sat and did arty craft bits for a few days with a beautiful view. That sounds amazing. Sounds great. Tracy says, I still prefer the blending tools, Helen. Have lots of brushes but can't get on with them. Need to give it another try. And Helen says her arm gets so tired though. Yes, so there's different ways to blend these inks. You can use brushes, there's daubers, there's foam tip like these like mini foam blending tools. There's also like little sponges, like mini ink blending sponges, which I don't know where mine are. But yeah, there's just different ways to use these to blend the ink into it, and I guess it just depends on what you are comfortable with and what you learned with. And I learned with the foam blenders. Oh, Tracy, you're probably cringing at me. You'll cringe at me when I just put that stamp just haphazardly, just stored it. Had it haphazardly stored. Just there. Just not in its place, not in its home. Don't hate me. Okay, so I'm grabbing this like leafy little duo here, and I guess I could cut these apart, but they're almost too close together, these two designs. So I think if I cut them, I might ruin the edge of one. So I'm not going to cut them. But we shall stamp over these. Let's see what it looks like. Too much pressure there. It's like, whoa, hey. Do you guys notice that sometimes you put too much pressure on the stamp and it kind of, the design kind of gets stretched and it looks, is splayed a word? It splays out. If that makes any sense. So we'll do one down here, maybe one over here. So now with these, I really wish these stamps were a little bit bigger, but I can fussy cut these out and kind of create like a little, some little tiny mini ephemera. So I'm not gonna fussy cut all of these out because fussy cutting is boring to watch, but I can do, I'll do these. And then just get super close, as close as possible. So there's like there's different ways to fussy cut. I don't know what your preference is. When I fussy cut my stamp images, I tend to leave like an itty bitty tiny border all the way around if possible. Other people like to cut right up to the line, like the line art. So I don't know, let me know what your preference is. Maybe you don't have a preference, but sometimes you can't. It's kind of a little difficult to sometimes get a border all the way around. But it is, it's possible with this one. But I don't know, you might have a different preference. So let me know. There's no right or wrong way, really. Ooh, tell me if it's been chilly in your neck of the woods. Is it fall where you live? Is it fall yet? I know some people are not excited that it's fall already, that we've been having this kind of gray, stormy days, but I think it's great. I love it. I do not enjoy the heat. So there's one, a little itty bitty. I can save that for my stash or my journaling. Just go over here and maybe put it there. I kind of like it a lot. It doesn't look like a stamped image, if that makes any sense. It actually looks like a piece of ephemera. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm really, really happy with my little leaf. I'm so excited. It's the prettiest little leaf. So yeah, do that. I really wish those leaves were bigger. I wish I could cut and read comments at the same time. That would be amazing. And also cut and speak at the same time. I have to concentrate really hard to cut and speak at the same time. There we go. Another little leaf. Leafy green. Kate says, sorry being a wallflower, but I'm still here. Amy says, I'm ready for Southern California fall. Yes. Nancy says, still feeling warm, but there is a chill in the air and it's making me excited. Oh, isn't that the best when you first feel that chill and just the air starts to smell different? You're like, oh, it's fall. Oh my gosh, hello, Wendy. And oh my goodness, hello, Hannah. So happy you're here. Wendy says, good morning, evening all. I know, we're all spread out like all over the world. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Carly. Carly says, hi, I'm excited to catch a live for the first time. Carly, I think you joined the Facebook Lounge group. I believe you joined it today. I hadn't seen your request. I'm so sorry. But yeah, if anybody is here, I think everyone here is in the group already. Maybe not Sophie. Sophie, are you in the Facebook group? Anyway, the Facebook group is just it's just a little crafty group, and it is for people who watch these live streams because I don't know, it's just a really nice, fun, creative, super generous and kind group. And you guys like send each other snail mail and like little racks, which are random acts of kindness, and it's so sweet. And it's just a nice little crafty, like online crafty friends. And it's just really nice. because sometimes, you know, we get off topic here on the live streams, and it's fun to just talk about those things. Mostly like food things, right, guys? Food and movies and chickens. We also have a lot of chicken owners, Helen and Wendy, and they share about their chickens. Oh, Wendy, I think, did you already post a picture of your chicken coop with the chandelier? Because I was telling everybody how your chickens have a little chandelier in their little home, which I thought was so cute. You may have already shared, but I thought that was awesome. There's another one, and they both look different because I stamped right across where like the two colors blended. So just a nice little alternative for your stamping. Let's see what else we can stamp on here. Putting back my stamp like a good, responsible citizen of the world, lining that up so nobody's mad at me. We can stamp. What else can we stamp? What else would look good on here? I think maybe just some of these sentiments would be nice, because then I could just cut them out. So I'm going to grab this one that says Hello Autumn, and then that way I can have it ready to go when I'm creating, I don't know, just anything really. Are you guys talking about food already? It is not time, guys. Just kidding. Food is always a good subject. Oh, Sarah Louise, hello. I'm sorry I missed you. Sarah Louise says that she's going to be a wallflower today and she's still working. No problem. I know how that is when you're trying to sneak in a little like sneaky peek into some live streams. This is a fun little pattern that's emerging. Like if I wanted to make my own type of, what do you call it? Like pattern paper. It'd be fun because I could just do a bunch of stamping and then it would just make my own kind of pattern paper with my stamps. So for these, when I cut these out, I want them to be fairly in a straight line because they're going to be sentiments. So I'm going to try to cut some rectangles. Cut these into rectangles. As best as I can. Let me cut off this excess white cardstock first. I'm trying to just cut these into rectangles in case you are wondering what I'm doing. I kind of like this one with the leaf already there, except it's cut at kind of a weird angle, which I wonder if I can cut this. Yeah, so it'd be something like that. That'll do. I'm excited to build my fall stash because, like I said, once those scrappy bits of cardstock are gone from that paper collection that I bought, it's pretty much it. I kind of like this, how it has like the really saturated color and then it just kind of fades. Does a little ombre action. Ombre? How do you say it? And it just goes to white. I think that's cool. And also this one, how it's just not very symmetrical. Like it only has the color concentrated here. Like, I like it. I like it. I don't know why, I just like it. So there's some autumn sentiments I can add to that. Cool, cool, cool. And now, what was I gonna do? Next. I wanted to stamp. Let me see. I pulled out some papers because I wanted to stamp directly onto some music sheets. So this one, I think Hannah sent these to me. This little like musical sheet. So a great thing to do is to head to your like local charity shop, thrift store, and buy music sheets, like music books, also maps and atlases, and sometimes there's really nice art books or dictionaries, and they're great for incorporating into your craft. So I'm gonna stamp, I'm trying to find a stamp that's kind of on the bigger side, where you'll still be able to see the music. Maybe this one, because the pumpkin has some nice little like just open areas there. So it show up nicely. Or a little squirrel. He's cute too. I don't know how I feel about a musical, like a squirrel with musical notes printed on it. Amy says, I'm so hungry. My husband just told me he has a boo for Chipotle. Mexican for breakfast. Okay, what's a boo? Also Chipotle sounds good right now. Wait, who's meeting? Is somebody gonna meet in person? That is great, you guys. I encourage you guys to meet in person if possible. It's so nice to meet crafty friends. Who have I met here in real life? I've met, well, Wendy, because we work together. We used to work together. Catherine, I have met Catherine is from France, and we met when she was on a work thing in Durham, and so I went to meet her, and that was really nice. We hung out for the afternoon in Durham, and we got crafty, and it was an excellent day. And I'm sad that I didn't meet Amy, because Amy used to live where... Amy, how come we never met? Amy used to live in the same town as I did when I lived in California. So, missed out on that. But yeah, I encourage you guys to try to meet crafty people, if possible. Because you already have so much in common. And we do sometimes have like virtual meetups, which are nice too. But it's nice to meet other crafty people in person. So that's that one. I don't know how I feel about it. You know what would look really good here is my coffee stamp. My trusty coffee stamp, you guys. It's not alive until I pull that thing out. Let me find it. It's kind of cool though. Like if I colored it with orange and then maybe like trim that out, that would make a nice little addition somewhere. I think it would. Where's the magical coffee cup stamp? This might be my favorite stamp of all time. So it's from this set Coffee Break, which is an excellent set. Unfortunately, it's probably sold out everywhere. But if you want to try to find it, it's called Coffee Break if you want to try to find that on eBay. This is a good one because it has a lot of that open area, so the pattern will pop through. So we'll do, it's the best stamp in the whole land. I love it. I also have this scrappy piece of like this leftover. So I wanted to stamp my little coffee stamp on it. Oh, which side should I stamp it on? I don't even know. I'll do it on the, like this gingham? Is that gingham? I don't know what pattern this is. I'm very bad with like patterns, like what they're named. Some people are really good at identifying patterns, like houndstooth. Is houndstooth one? Am I making that up? That just sounds like I'm making stuff up now. So yeah, let me know if you're good at patterns too. Plaid, like plaid, tartan. I don't know if there's a difference between plaid and tartan, or if it's just a different way that it's said here in the UK versus the US. Look at this beautiful little coffee cup. So yeah, I do recommend if you want to stamp onto pattern paper, it's always a good idea. But for me, I think it looks best when it's a stamp that has like more, like it's less busy and on the bigger side. I hope that makes sense. So there's that one. And if I flip it over, I also have a little coffee cup shape on that side, depending on which side I want to use. But I really like this side. It feels more festive, more autumnal for sure. Let me know if you guys have also, I'm always constantly like asking you questions because I want to, because I'm nosy. But have you met anybody? Any crafty friends? Any online crafty friends? Look how cute it is, you guys. I can't even. It's so cute. So ready for fall. Yes. Yes, Bob. That, maybe throw a little cute little leaf on it. That could be the start of a journal page. Something like that. I don't know. It's just so fun. So fun. Why is crafting so fun? Somebody answer that for me. Jamie says, no, houndstooth is a pattern. Oh, cool. I'm just making stuff up. Oh my gosh, I hope if you guys meet up, you do. If Wendy and Amy do meet up, then I hope you post a picture of you guys meeting in the group, because that would be so cute. That would be adorable. I hope someday, like, I think I've mentioned this before, we can all do kind of like a crafty retreat. I don't know where we would meet, where it would be like equal distance for everybody, but to actually meet in person and get crafty. That'd be so much fun. Like spend the night, like get an Airbnb or something like that. Like a big one, like a mansion. If we all pitched in, we could probably get a really nice place and hang out and craft all weekend. It would also be cool to do a cruise. Oh gosh, you guys remember cruises? Are they even doing cruises right now? I don't think you are, huh? Jeez. Wild times. All right, so there's some coffee cups, some autumnal kind of feeling coffee cups. I want to add, so I have this stamp. Part of the stamp set is this little sleeve here. So I wanted to stamp just this little scrappy bit here so that I have a sleeve, like a little coffee cup sleeve for these ones. Stamping is a great way to use up your scrap stash too. Now it covers up the musical notes a little bit on that one. Maybe like that, and then maybe add a little leafy on the front. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, makes me so happy. So excited for the upcoming season. So I'm just gonna cut this one so that I can save it for my stash. Just have that ready to go. Oh, Wendy, you're close to everybody. You're close to Nancy too. I feel like you and Nancy would have lots in common. Jamie says, I agree about coloring the pumpkin. Lynn says, someone just found the coffee break set in a charity shop for 50p. Saw her awesome finds on Facebook this morning. Oh my gosh, that's so lucky. I know there's a lot of craft supplies to be had at charity shops and thrift stores. There's usually a craft section with lots of like sewing patterns and yarn, but I've also seen a lot of, you know, like those wooden stamps, like the wooden rubber stamps. Like every time I go to the charity shop, I always see a bunch of those. But I'm picky about stamp design, so I don't usually find anything that I like. But there is plenty to be had at thrift stores, for sure. Hannah says, children have all gone home, so I'm back now. Hello, Christine. How are you? Aw, Tracy says, yeah, I met a few. One of them now is my bestie. We met in a craft group 5 years ago, and luckily she only lives 15 miles away. That is close. Kate says, I met my friend from a craft group when I went to, I met Kate too, guys, sorry. Ended up meeting Kate through a work event. So that was really cool. I met my friend from a craft group when I went to LA. We went craft shopping, and now another online craft friend is in the process of moving from London to 10 minutes from me, and I met you that. Yes. Oh, no. Tracy says, pity COVID spoiled our meet in Manchester in March. Yes, we were planning on meeting in person in March, but it was right in the middle of, like, right when things were starting to get locked down. Like, it just was going to be dangerous if we met, so we canceled. But yeah, we will meet up when things are back to normal, just hopefully soon. Hello, Bethany, how are you? Bethany says, sorry I'm late, had to take a break earlier from work because it was one of those days. Yes. Sarah Louise says, oh, I love those coffee cups. I have some music books I can do that with. Nice. Sophie says she found loads of acrylic stamps and embossing folders in the Welsh charity shops. Was great, only £1 each. Ooh, nice. Sarah says she found those coffee cup stamps in America for 12 and shipping was 26 total. I'm so sad. Oh gosh. That is quite a bit. Nancy says, everyone talking about being hungry made me hungry. Had to order DoorDash for Chick-fil-A. Oh gosh, I wish I could order DoorDash for Chick-fil-A. I have run out of Chick-fil-A sauce. Wendy. I think Wendy. One time, was it? Wendy, did you sent me a bunch of Chick-fil-A sauce, didn't you? I feel like you did. Did you put it in the Sizzix package that was sent to me, or did you give it to me before I left California? Regardless, Wendy gave me a bunch of Chick-fil-A sauce, and it was awesome. And it lasted me a long time, and I was so sad when it was finally gone. All right, stamping on vellum. Got a piece of vellum. This is not Anita's vellum, I can tell you right off the bat. This is just something I had in my stash. This is the... Remember I said I had some vellum that I got on Amazon that was like toilet paper quality? It was just terrible. It was like 1-ply toilet paper quality. So, don't like it. Anyway, I thought I would use it up though. So it would be cool to do. Ooh. Maybe I'm thinking maybe some sentiments. Yeah, so we've got two really cool sentiments on here. Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree from Emily Bronte. Bronte? Am I saying that right? Sorry. Autumn is a second spring when every leaf is a flower from Albert Camus. So I'll stamp those. I always like stamping on vellum. Always great. So I'm going to stamp a few of these. Now sometimes when your the quality of your vellum isn't great, like this one, stamping sometimes makes the vellum curl if the quality of the vellum is terrible, like this one. Just because vellum and water do not mesh well together. So this might not. Oh, this is the ink that doesn't set. Sorry. It does eventually dry, but don't use Nuvo Hybrid ink on vellum. Sorry guys, I'm like, wait, why is this not working? Archival ink. This one is better for vellum because it dries right away. This will dry, but it'll take ages and ages. So this is archival ink in jet black. So that should dry pretty instantly. So I'll stamp a few of these just to have ready to go in my stashy stash. And then I'm going to switch over to stamping with white. with my handy dandy white ink, which I haven't used in quite a while, guys. I feel like it's been a long time. Discontinued. You can't find it anywhere, unfortunately. However, I heard that is it the Ranger one? That works well. The stuff is amazing. It's really juicy though, so I'm concerned about how it's gonna react to this terrible, crappy vellum. But yeah, then we have a nice little sentiment there, and I'm gonna cut all these out and save them in my little autumnal box, my little autumnal stash, which I have in a little box. Let's go with, I wonder what the spiders would look like in white. I'm really curious. So here in the stamp set, you get that little itty bitty spider, which scares me a little bit. Not gonna lie, it makes my skin crawl and it gives me anxiety, just kind of holding it. Which is weird because I'm not squeamish about spiders. Like if I see a spider, I don't freak out unless it's ginormous, unless it's bigger than, like if a spider is bigger than that size, then that scares me. But anything smaller than that, I'm okay. This kind of creeps me out a little bit. Let's see what it looks like in white. Oh gosh, it's so creepy. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Take a little breath. Take a little break. Sophie says, I've always wondered what to do with vellum. Dan bought me a paper bundle with loads of different colors and I've never used them. Oh yeah, you can use them for stamping. Hello, Swelly. Amy says, Jeanette, my husband makes a copycat recipe for Chick-fil-A sauce. Would you like the recipe? Yes, please. Is it barbecue sauce? Is something in it like barbecue sauce? It seems like it's mustard and barbecue sauce. But that would be great. Thank you. Wendy says, oh yes, I did. It was in the Sizzix shipment. Yes, it was. That was a great day. Oh gosh. Aw, thank you, Sueli. I hope I'm saying your name right. Watching from Brazil. She says she loves my work. Kisses from Brazil. That's amazing. And she said that in Portuguese, but since I speak Spanish, it's very like if I read Portuguese, I can kind of tell what's being said. Thank you. That was so nice. Bethany says the white looks amazing. Hello, Deborah. How are you? Deborah says, hi, everyone. Question, who really loves Victorian ephemera? I have some I would like to share. There's probably lots of people in the group that would love to have some Victorian ephemera. That's always fun. I can't do it, guys. My max stamping with the spider stamp is like, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spiders, take a break, do a few more, and then that's it. We shall resume later. Bats, this little bat here, it doesn't creep me out. I don't know why. I think it's the hairy legs on the spider. It's like hairy spiders are creepy, regardless of size. And also the ones that jump, that they move so fast you can't even see like how they're moving. But they're not, you know, like you look at it and then you blink and next thing you know it's somewhere completely different. Those creep me out, even if they're tiny. But it's a cool effect for like Halloween coming up. if you are feeling, if you like that kind of thing. But then we have the nice little classy sentiments in white. And then we could also do bats. Bats, yeah, I'm cool with bats. Let's see, I say I'm cool with it now, let's see. Yeah, no, they're just little bats. They eat fruit, right? Don't most bats eat fruit in it? Or maybe they eat insects, I'm not sure. But that would make for a nice little Halloween kind of background for something. Like if I trimmed this down to ATC size, so like a card for that would fit in a pocket letter pocket, that'd be really cute. And that one too. That would be nice. Just trim it up, or I would probably grab a die of some kind and then die cut that. So that would be really cool. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to share, which I can't find my Anita's Vellum stash. It's like cleaned. The good thing about cleaning is like, oh yay, it looks tidy, but then I lose everything. So I can't find my Anita's Vellum, but I wanted to show you something. If I can find it, 1 second. I'm trying to find my embossing ink pen, which don't tell me I left it at Craft Stash because I'll be so sad. Oh, where are you? Where are you, little guy? Say it ain't so. Oh, man. So I have an embossing ink pen, a VersaFine embossing ink pen. And I may have left it at Craft Stash, which is not ideal. Boo, bummer. I wanted to show you some spider web techniques. Well, so much for that. I'll have to have a dig. I'm pretty sure, I don't know where it is. Boo, boo, I'm sad now. I'm sad. All right. It's fine, it's fine. Let's see, what else did I want to do? Oh, I thought the black little kitty would be cute to stamp too. He's a little tricky because he's like a solid stamp. He's not an outline stamp. So I find him very tricky to stamp. Like there's always color missing off his body, if that makes any sense. So see there, he's like completely saturated. But if I don't get the pressure right, it just, like you end up missing some spots. See, he becomes spotty. But he's cute. He's not too scary. It looks like he's balding. That's a fun little cat. So I can fussy cut all that out. Excited. Stash building is so fun. Let's see. So now I have this piece of cardstock here. It's like a brownish kind of beige-ish kind of brown, like a warm light brown. So I wanted to grab this one and stamp it with some pigment inks. Let's see how this goes. So these are Color Box Pigment Inks. These take a while to dry, but they're very juicy. color might be too similar. It might not show up. We'll see. Too light. That's hilarious. You can kind of see it. Not really. Let's go with something a little darker. Maybe this bright orange. That should definitely show. These aren't, what do you call it? I've sealed these with tape only because I used to travel with them. And I didn't want them to open. But if they're just at your house, you're not going anywhere with them, then you don't need to seal them. They don't need to be sealed with tape. Ooh, so bright. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty. I don't like the splotchy outside. I just wish it was a solid, like a solid stamp with no decoration around it. But I usually just trim it. I'll just trim around it. I'll trim really close to the leaf. Let me do that in red with this little maple. Is this a maple leaf? I think it is. It's a maple leaf kind of shape. Could do like 2 tones with this. Do a bit of an ombre. See if that shows up. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, yeah, that's fun. So I have the 2 shades there. Cool. And then I can cut. I'm gonna cut super close. I wonder if this still looks really wet. Yeah, it's gonna need time to dry before I cut it out. Oh, Wendy's leaving. My friend gave us a Christmas gift for him to charge cousins, but it turned out because her hubby sent it and paid for the shipping via his business account. Oh, that's weird. Nice. Oh, that looks so fun. Let's try to cut this one. Let me know if you guys have been, if you guys started on your fall crafting yet, or maybe you are still in summer, or maybe you're doing something completely. Maybe you do not do seasonal crafting. That's cool too. So for this one, I cut right up to, and it leave a white outline around my leaf. Just to, I just thought it would look better without it. So I was trying to cut some of that texture back into it. There's a cool little leaf. That looks pretty good. I'm really happy with that. For sure. Because I think if I stamped the red, like if I stamped this one on white, it would, you would see the white peeking through, but for some reason stamped on the beige, it looks more, a little bit more realistic. So yeah, that could go there. And I could put my little coffee cup right there with a little coffee sleeve, which if I turn it on that side, I could have the print with the little trucks. some of these going. Something, well, not like that, but definitely a good start. I'm excited. Oops. And then, yeah, if you've never stamped on vellum before, you do want to test out your ink, because sometimes it takes forever to dry. Oh yay, it dried. The hybrid ink dried. It just takes a while. It does eventually dry. So just test your ink out before, so you know it doesn't smudge. But this will be nice in here, this little sentiment. I hope you're inspired to start your fall crafting. Maybe you've never crafted for autumn before. It's always fun to start something new. So hopefully you got some ideas and inspiration. That'd be cute, and then that gives me lots of space to journal, add photos, whatnot, something like that. Fun times, guys, fun times. Thank you so much as always. I really appreciate you guys joining me. I will be back, I think Saturday 4:30, I believe. Yes, and if you have any requests for what you would like to see on Saturday, let me know. I haven't really thought that far ahead. I haven't thought that far ahead this week, so let me know of any crafty ideas. That would be fun. Kate says, I've done a little bit autumnal crafting, but I don't do loads. And it says she skipped autumn and went straight for Christmas. Nice. I put all my Christmas stuff away after Christmas in July, so I don't really want to bring it back out. Sophie says, gorgeous ideas, Jeanette. Thank you. Oh, Sophie, thank you so much. That's so nice. I really appreciate it. Oh, you guys are all arranging to send each other things. That's so cute. You're going to send each other, like, ephemera? I don't know what you guys are sending, but I think it's adorable. You guys are so sweet. You guys seriously are, like, the kindest, sweetest, most generous people on the internets. All right. Well, it's time for me to head off. I am gonna go make some turkey tenders. I'm gonna try to like bread them and cook them in the oven. I mean, really, I want to deep fry them, but I'm trying to make healthier choices. So maybe if Amy sends me that Chick-fil-A copycat recipe, maybe I'll have that. I can make some fake Chick-fil-A sauce. That would be great. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are the best. Really appreciate it so much. All right, take good care. All right, bye.